Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we decode the hidden stories within financial reports. Today we're diving into a filing from Society Pass Incorporated, and let's just say there has been a significant shift at the top. We're looking at a Form 8K, which is like a company's urgent bulletin to the public. It is used to announce major events that shareholders really need to know about right away. This particular report comes from Society Pass Incorporated, a company that trades on the Nasdaq under the ticker symbol SOPA. They are registered as an emerging growth company, meaning they are still relatively new and have some benefits when it comes to financial reporting rules. The big news here is the departure of their Group Chief Operating Officer, T. Patrick Sotanto. He resigned on the 31st of October 2025. The reason given is to pursue other business opportunities, and importantly, the filing states this was not due to any disagreements with the company. It's always good to see confirmations that a departure wasn't born from internal conflict, as that can signal deeper issues. But it gets even more interesting. Not only did the COO resign, but the board of directors made a decision to completely eliminate the position of Group Chief Operating Officer from the company's management structure. This suggests a pretty significant restructuring is underway, or that they believe the responsibilities can be absorbed elsewhere. It is a bold move, signaling a potential change in how the company is managed going forward. Now, Society Pass Incorporated itself is involved in what is generally described as a membership and loyalty program in Southeast Asia. Think of it as a platform designed to connect consumers with local businesses, offering rewards and deals. They've been aiming to grow their presence in that region. We're not seeing any significant changes in previous reports or former addresses mentioned here. So it seems this is a clean slate in terms of these specific disclosures for now. Looking at their stock, it is trading on the Nasdaq. This is the primary exchange where investors can buy and sell shares of the company. As we noted, they've checked the box confirming they are an emerging growth company. This status allows them to defer adopting new or revised accounting standards, giving them more flexibility as they grow. This section of the filing, item 5.02, is specifically about changes in directors or key officers, or the hiring of new ones, and any related compensation details. The report is signed by Renaud Liang, the Chief Executive Officer. He is the one officially certifying that the information presented is accurate to the best of his knowledge. The date of this filing and the events it reports is the 31st of October 2025. Now, let's put this into perspective. The resignation of a COO is usually a notable event, but the decision to eliminate the COO position entirely suggests something more fundamental. Companies typically have a COO to oversee the day-to-day operations, implement strategies, and ensure efficiency. Removing this role could mean several things. Perhaps the CEO is taking on more operational responsibility, or other executives are absorbing those duties. It could also point to a desire to streamline the management structure, perhaps reducing overhead or consolidating decision-making for a relatively young company like Society Pass Incorporated. This kind of strategic shift in leadership structure isn't uncommon as they try to find the most effective way to operate and grow. It is worth noting that the reason cited for Mr. Sortanto's resignation pursuing other opportunities is standard language, when it is also explicitly stated that there were no disagreements. It generally aims to reassure investors that these were amicable departures and not indicative of underlying trouble. We don't have detailed financial tables in this specific 8K filing, which focuses on immediate event reporting. However, this leadership change alongside the structural alteration of the management team is the core story here. It signals that Society Pass Incorporated is actively reshaping its operational leadership. Investors will want to watch how this new structure performs. Will it lead to greater agility and cost savings, or could it create inefficiencies if key operational oversight is diluted? The success of this move will ultimately depend on the execution by the remaining leadership team and the clarity of roles moving forward. Looking ahead, the next financial reports from Society Pass Incorporated will be crucial. We'll want to see if this organizational change translates into improved financial performance or operational efficiency. The market will be watching to see how the company adapts and thrives without a dedicated COO. So, what is my take on this? The elimination of the COO role is a bold strategy. It could be a sign of strong confidence from the CEO and board in their current operational strategy and their ability to execute without that specific position. It might also be a way to cut costs and simplify the organizational chart. However, it does carry some risk. The COO role is often critical in managing day-to-day execution, so its absence could strain other leaders if not managed very carefully. The key opportunity here is a more streamlined, potentially faster decision-making process. Society Pass Incorporated is clearly trying to find its optimal operational footing. The risk is that without that focused operational leadership, execution could suffer. In conclusion, Society Pass Incorporated is making a significant structural change at the highest levels of its management. This departure and restructuring of the COO role definitely warrants attention. It's a move that could either signal a more efficient future or present new execution challenges. Alright, that is our breakdown of Society Pass Incorporated's latest filing. What is your take on this leadership change and the elimination of the COO position? Do you think it is a smart move for the company's future? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. If this analysis was valuable and you are looking for more straightforward insights into corporate maneuvers, hitting that like button really helps. And of course, subscribe for more deep dives into the world of business and finance. Don't forget to check out our Discord community linked in the description for more discussions. Thanks for watching. See you next time.